Hello. How many of you known a person affected by drug abuse? Now, how many of you have known a person at a young age who have died from drug abuse? Believe it or not, in today's world, drug use is prevalent. In most cases, drugs are very easily obtained. And with the easily obtained drugs comes abuse, especially for children and teens. And with that, unfortunately, comes death by drug overdose. For many people, the topic of drug abuse hits too close to home and is very hard to talk about. Many young people are affected by abuse and overdoses every day. And unfortunately, they are not talk about drugs at such an early age. When it comes time to educate the children and teens about the dangers of drug abuse, many parents don't know how to talk to their children. I've been interested in this topic for a while now and have done research and talked to numerous instructors. Today, I hope to convince you that why you should help support Angels at Risk in any way you can. Let's begin. There are many children and teens abusing drugs and alcohol today. Most teens' deaths are results of drug or alcohol abuse. According to DoSomething.org, more teens die from prescription drugs than heroin and cocaine combined. Drug and alcohol abuse generally starts at a young age, while most people are still considered children and teens. A quote taken from DoSomething.org states, quote, about 50% of high school seniors do not think it's harmful to try crack or cocaine once or twice, and 40% believe it's not harmful to use heroin once or twice, end quote. Alcohol is the most used substance among teens. A stat from the NewportAcademy.com states that 61% of high school students have consumed alcohol more than just a few sips by the end of high school. 23% have consumed alcohol by the 8th grade. 46% of 12th graders have been drunk at least once in their life. 9% of 8th graders have been drunk at least once in their life. Another stat from the same website also states that by the 8th grade, 28% of adolescents have consumed alcohol, 15% of adolescents have smoked cigarettes, and 16.5% have used marijuana. When asked about why these young people chose to partake in abusing drugs, expert Eric Lawson said, quote, when we talk with these children about why they use drugs, they answer, to numb the pain and to neglect, to be accepted, peer pressure, to take control of their own life, for relaxation and pleasure, to chill, to improve self-image, because I am curious, stressed, or bored, and to assert myself, end quote. Now that we understand the problem, let's consider the solution. When it comes time to educate these at-risk youth, the front lines is their parents, to instill the knowledge and comfort and to confront them about drug abuse. This is what Angels at Risk is doing by teaching these parents how to educate their children. We know that early education, prevention, intervention, and treatment can change families' futures forever. Our mission is to raise awareness. A testimony from drugfree.org stated, quote, we're seeing a lot of teens who find pills and think it's fun to try them because they're not educated on the dangers, end quote. The best plan to combat drug abuse at such an early age is educating the children and their parents. If you want to help Angels at Risk, they are accepting donations since they are a nonprofit that they use to help fund their programs. If you cannot donate money, they're always looking for volunteers to help out with their educational programs across the country. In conclusion, no family have to needlessly endure the pain of a loss of a child at such a young age from drug abuse. Every school in all 50 states should have Angels at Risk come in and teach both parents and students alike on the dangers of drug and alcohol abuse. I hope that this will become a more important and talked about topic, which will help lead to the decrease of children and teens using drugs and alcohol and that are dying in every state. Lastly, here is a quote from a woman who began using at the age of 12. Quote, when I first started taking prescription pills, I didn't think I had a problem. After a while, though, I slowly lost my friends. Thing is, I barely even noticed or cared. Finally, I got treatment after horrible withdrawals. Now that I am in recovery, my biggest regret is that I didn't know about the dangers of prescription pills abuse at this time. End quote. Thank you.